Howdy, News 20. And as you can see from this nice screen here, Nintendo Direct. Man, people have been... Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I say. It's the same thing every single time. It's like, I think a week, maybe less than that after a Direct, people already want the next one. So, of course, if I say, like, people have been excited for this one or I've been wanting a Direct, that applies to every single time there's a Nintendo Direct, so it doesn't really matter. That said, I was surprised they announced this one in a more normal setting, because, like, the Nintendo Direct Mini we got in January, I think, they didn't even really announce it. I woke up one day, I looked on Twitter, and they said, here's a Direct Mini, and, like, go watch it. Really weird. Usually they do it more like this, where yesterday they said, hey, tomorrow there's a Direct. Whatever. I don't think anyone understands how Nintendo does anything, but we all love them regardless of how they do it, so that's cool. I definitely should use this. Anyway, so it is 4:55 right now, so we have the Nintendo Direct starting in 5 minutes, roughly. Yay. I don't really have any predictions. I don't really do predictions too much. I just, like, all that I know is because they say it right there that they're going to talk about Mario Tennis Aces. I will say the odd thing is that they're choosing to talk about Switch and 3DS games, because, like, I have no idea what 3DS games they could possibly have to show off or to talk about. Like, nothing comes to mind. Nope, I got nothing. Oh well, I'm just hoping there's at least one thing that's interesting. Yeah, that's really all that I need to be satisfied with the Direct. Beyond that, anything else is cool for me. I'm very easy to win over, so nothing else there. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop here and wait until it starts in 4 minutes now. Yay. Oh, here it goes. RP to M. Wow, that started really loud. I was not ready for that. Ow, my ears.
Hi, everyone.
Yo.
The time has come for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be
I feel
your
like
guide.
he's been doing most of them as of late. If not all of them. I see him a lot now.
I have lots of information to share about upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. Up first, some Nintendo 3DS headlines.
Ah yes, I always forget about the headlines. It's so cool the way they do
It's the
this.
biggest collection in this microgame series.
Ah,
The latest in the WarioWare series is coming to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems,
I did hear someone talk about WarioWare.
which means there's a new
Like,
way
not
to
in a
play
room or
Wario
anything, just,
strangely
like-
satisfying microgames.
Prediction, I think. I don't know,
With
something.
classics and new additions, there are 300 microgames to enjoy, making this the biggest entry in the series.
Wow.
Press buttons.
I've never played one, to
Tilt
be
the
honest.
system. Wario can't contain his wicked grin.
Sure.
WarioWare Gold
That's the face
launches
people want to
August 3rd.
see. That was like a
Get
micro
ready for
announcement.
pulse-pounding post-apocalyptic races
They went through
and
that really
battles.
quickly.
Race down enemy Groks and rock them in battle to defend
Oh.
frontier villages.
I mean, I
Yes, sir.
recognize him from the
Action
picture,
meets
but
tower
that's
defense
interesting.
in
That's
Doom's Dead Heat Breakers.
that'd be his third one, right?
This time, the Red Flash himself, Dylan, will team up with your own animalized Mii character. Be strategic and use your whole team.
That's cool.
What in tarnation? Shop on Nintendo 3DS May 24th.
That's I was gonna say soon, but I
Are
guess
the
2
brothers
months.
and Bowser still better together?
Is that
Nintendo
Bowser's
3DS
Inside Story?
classic Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is back for more gut-busting adventures. Mario and Luigi have been tasked
So
with
they
finding
skip
a cure
partners
for
in
the
time and
Blorbs,
they're
a
gonna-
disease threatening all life in the Mushroom Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both brothers have been devoured by Bowser, and so their journey takes them deep into the belly of the
That's
beast.
cool. I never
leaving
actually got to
Bowser
finish that
scour
game.
the kingdom for the cure.
I played it
The only way
only
forward
up
is
until a
to change
certain
between
point,
the
not
Bros
enough.
and Bowser.
It was fun though. I want to
The
finish it.
big bad will even beef up for monstrous boss battles fit for a king. Take him down in this action-packed RPG.
Why is Bowser beating up his
And-
own castle?
Uh-oh. Looks like his boy wants in on the action. find out what happens behind the scenes in the untold story of Bowser Jr. When Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey launches in 2019.
Oh, 2019.
Here's
It's
the
still
scoop
very
on
cool. I'm
Detective
totally up
Pikachu,
for that one.
Plus a new amiibo.
I love Mario and
Something
Luigi
about this
games.
Pikachu is a little available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on
Yeah, I
Nintendo
remember it came
3DS.
out in Japan, and people were like, "Why can't we get it
Crack
too?"
the case with Detective Pikachu
and now
when the
here it
game
is.
launches March 23rd.
Dang, when was
Plus,
this game first
keep your
announced in
eyes peeled
Japan?
for
I
this
feel like it's been over a
extra-large
year.
Detective Pikachu amiibo figure, which launches the same day.
Why is it so big? I keep seeing that.
That mysterious mansion has reappeared in the Nintendo 3DS remake.
Oh, really? So it's not just Inside Story, they're redoing the original Luigi's Mansion? That's cool. I never played it.
Nintendo GameCube classic Luigi's Mansion has been remade for Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, that's nice.
Fans
That's really
of the
cool.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game.
I know there
now
were some people who
explore
were
the
like,
original mansion where Mario went
"Oh,
missing.
will they make a third one?" So, you know,
Luigi's something of a scaredy
remake is
cat,
something.
but these classic ghosts
It keeps
and
attention
traps
there,
are
that's
no
for sure.
match for his vacuum cleaner. Besides,
I didn't think they'd have that much.
So far,
They
so
got through
good?
that in 6 minutes.
Well, let's keep the headlines coming. It's time for Nintendo Switch.
That sound is still so great.
Kirby can even make friends with those characters?
Yay, it's
Star
Kirby time.
Allies finally launches next week. As you fight through your adventure,
Grand
you'll
ma'am.
reach dream palaces where, surprise, even fan-favorite legacy characters can become Kirby's friends. Well, dream friends anyway. When you're saving the world, it's nice to have some heavy hitters on your side, even the likes of King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Bandana Waddle Dee.
I was just looking at Return to Dreamland, because Game Explain is playing it.
Eventually,
Wow.
more Dream Friends
I
will
thought
be
that
added to
game
the
looked
game
good.
via free updates.
Looking at
after
it now,
launch.
it's more Dream Friends. I wonder
First
who else they
update
could
will
put
include
in.
Rick, Kine, and Koo.
And they just told me right off the bat. Now I feel stupid.
Marks
Oh, that's so cool. Marks.
and Gooey.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Gooey. I've seen
It's
him
like
though.
a dream come true.
But that's
to bring
really
this
cool.
ragtag crew of characters together from across the Kirby
Marks?
series.
That's awesome.
Kirby Star Allies launches on Nintendo Switch March 16th.
I won't be getting
the
over
first
that.
free update will be available March 28th. Oh yeah, a quick reminder: a free demo is available now.
Oh yeah,
Nintendo
I've seen
eShop
the
on Nintendo
when I
Switch.
boot up the Switch,
What else
sometimes
are
it's like,
friends
hey,
for?
that's super cool.
An epic tale returns with new artistic touches. Okami, the grand adventure in classical Japanese style.
You know,
rises
people
again
always
in
make the
HD
joke that
version.
like Todd Howard
save the land
will not
from a
rest
terrible
until he
curse,
releases Skyrim
the
on
legendary
everything.
Okami, Amaterasu, was resurrected.
I've
I've
lost count
with the wandering artist
of the ports
Issa.
for Okami.
Overcome
like,
challenges
holy
using the power of the
fucking
gods,
shit.
the celestial brush.
What
With
isn't
mere
this
brush
freaking
strokes,
game on at
you
this
can make a
point?
variety
Wow.
of miracles come to fruition. In the Nintendo Switch
Like, has
version,
Okami then
use
gotten this
touchscreen
much
control in
attention, or is it
handheld
just the first one? I think it's just the
or
first one.
use the Joy-Con controller's motion controls in TV mode or tabletop. Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido launches
Well,
simultaneously
that's
on Nintendo
interesting, that's
Switch
what I'll
and
say.
Nintendo 3DS June 8th.
I like the way it looks, like the art style and all that.
More
cute.
travelers, more details,
Ah,
and more
Octopath.
launch info.
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix. Today, I have 3 news items to share with you. First, I'd like to introduce 2 more main characters.
Right? Because there's 12 and they only showed off
the horizon.
2 of them.
Meet Tressa the Merchant. She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job. Her path action is purchase, which means she can obtain special items from townsfolk.
Of course.
I helped out someone in a bind. Simple as that.
Has that money touch.
And this is Alfin, the apothecary. He embarks on his journey to heal those suffering across the continent. His path action is inquire. He can worm out info others aren't privy to in standard conversations. Next,
That's cool.
Let's talk about jobs in battle. Characters start out with a base job, but they can equip an additional job to use in battle.
Ah. Always
For
love those
instance,
old school
if
job
another character
systems. They're
like the
so much
merchant
fun.
Tressa equips the dancer
I saw
job,
my sister
combined jobs
play
and
this one.
abilities
Different sister
expand your
play the
strategic
demo
options.
for this game. It looks great.
Introducing the 8 characters and their places of origin, a helpful map for your adventure, a sound selection CD, and a replica coin based on the in-game
Did I say
currency.
12?
This special
For some
edition
reason, I
will
thought
be
there were
released
12
the
playable
same
characters
day
in this
as the
game.
regular version
Octo,
of the
8,
game.
idiot. I forgot that part.
Your comments have provided the development team with reference points and inspiration as we head
Like, he
into
said
the
8, and I'm
home
like, don't you
stretch
mean
of our
12?
work with the
No,
game.
he meant 8.
Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
It looks cool. That 2D HD.
What happens when an otaku assassin enters the game world?
I don't know, you tell me.
The legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark II. Travis Touchdown wanders into the game world and embarks on a rampage of epic proportions. Inside, there's an action game, racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every
I had
last
no
bug he
idea that's what this
finds.
game was like. I just thought it was No
Shooting
More
the simple
Heroes.
Yet exhilarating basic attacks and opportunity. Plus, Amiibo.
Of course. What did the amiibo do?
Dark Souls. A world wrought with despair and hope.
I played the original Dark Souls on Steam for a
In the
bit. I didn't get that
seemingly
far.
endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment you'll never forget.
I did enjoy it though. I
Now
did
you can
actually like
savor
it.
your
So.
accomplishments
This is cool.
anytime, anywhere, for the first time on console with Nintendo Switch. Before launch, there's going to be a network test, so players can try the game. If this will be your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave new world.
Yes, a brave, terrifying world where you get
Separately,
killed by
the
everything.
Slayer of Astora amiibo will be released. With it, you can perform
Praise the sun, of
popular
course.
Praise the sun gesture with reckless abandon. Dark Souls remastered, and the Slayer of Astora amiibo launch on May 25th.
That's the best possible amiibo they could have done for this game. That's hilarious.
How's it going so far? Well, I have a quick reminder. Did you hear that My Nintendo members can now redeem gold points for digital games and DLC on the Nintendo
I heard
Switch
something about
system?
My Nintendo, but
Just choose to
Not the
use your
details.
points during the checkout process in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo website. Visit the My Nintendo website to learn more. Okay, we have more Nintendo Switch headlines, but first, let's shine a nice long spotlight on one title in particular.
a
Please
spotlight.
take a look.
What do we got? Oh, what do we got?
Roster of Mario
Duh.
Series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most tactical, tricked-out shots ever.
The one game they
Mario
said they would
Tennis
talk
Aces.
about this.
There
I'm
are
so
more
stupid.
than 15 playable characters, each with their own distinct characteristics. The varied playstyles on the Nintendo Switch
That's
system
awesome.
allow 4 players to step onto the court together.
Chain Chomps, they got massive skills.
Today, we'll mainly cover the essentials of the refined tennis gameplay.
That's hilarious. That's not a character I
There's a
expected. I don't think
variety of
anyone
shots
saw
to
that
serve
coming.
up, like a basic
Also,
shot,
Rosalina's floating. I'm
Top
calling
spin.
cheats.
slice,
Oh wait, Boo too. Never mind.
and a lob that'll zoom over your opponent's head. Just to name a few.
I know I said this before. I gotta say it again though. I remember like
Why
older
not aim and
Mario
then
sports
shoot?
games being like so
Introducing the
like
all-new
popular.
Zone Shot.
Like the Mario Strikers games, the old Mario
It
Golf
lets you
games on the
pinpoint any
N64, those
spot you want
things.
to aim at using motion
Haven't heard
controls and
the
send
same
ball crashing
for the
down.
more recent ones. So I hope this one is good because I know that people do
Zone
like Mario
shots
sports
are
games.
really powerful. So if you get hit by one, your racket will take some damage. The game offers a refined approach to tennis gameplay, focusing on deep strategic.
I can't
Plus,
with the
story
chain
mode
chomp with
will
the tennis
offer another
racket.
twist to the good old game of tennis.
I just cannot.
Let's continue with some Nintendo Switch headlines.
And then we're back to the rapid fire ridiculousness that no one's ever prepared for.
Captain Toad is ready to explore other systems.
Like a
Captain
sequel
Toad Treasure
or
Tracker is bound for Nintendo Switch.
okay.
Explore a variety of tricky
It said other
sandbox-style
systems, so
levels
my guess
inspired
was
by
a new
Japanese
one.
box garden called Hakoniwa. You can rotate the camera and touch
If
the
anything,
screen
they
for a
probably
better
added
view
more
of hidden
stuff to it because
treasures.
that's what they like to do with their
And
Switch
This
ports.
time, We've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels too.
Yep.
Now
I
you
didn't
can
even need to
explore
say anything.
locales from a variety of kingdoms. Check out New Donk City.
Oh, tiny New Donk City is cute.
By the way, did you know Captain Toad also appeared in Super Mario Odyssey? The Nintendo Switch version can be played with a friend by sharing a pair of Joy-Con controllers. While one player controls Captain Toad, the
I
other
guess
can
like
assist
much
with
like
things
how
like
Treasure
turn
Tracker's
cover
story of how
fire, so
he
you can
found
enjoy
the
tracking treasure
stars
together.
he gives to Mario in
We
that
also
game.
plan to release
Now
the
they added,
Nintendo
and also
3DS
here's how we
version
found the
with 3D
moons
visuals and touchscreen
for,
controls. It feels
for,
like there's a box
for
garden
Mario.
right in your hands. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker
Makes sense.
launches July 13th. Hey, who turned out the lights?
Really? They're putting Undertale on the Switch? Okay. I mean, duh. I had no idea about how this game does with console releases. I think it's out on some other console, I just don't remember which one. Jeez. Didn't see that coming.
Gaming icon crashes Nintendo Switch. The impossible isn't possible until it happens. All three original Crash Bandicoot games are
That's
debuting on a Nintendo system for the very
At this point, I
first
might as well
time.
just stop saying what
Spin,
I'm thinking because
jump,
it's always the
and
same
wump
thing.
through the trilogy's 100+ action platforming levels as Crash and his sister Coco. Everything from the cinematics
That's really cool.
to the animations.
Damn it,
to the
I've
lush
said that 100
environments
times.
Has been not to mention. You can receive the Nintendo Switch exclusive in-game Pac-Man mask by tapping the Pac-Man amiibo figure.
Ha.
Little Nightmares Complete
Pac-Man
Edition
go on that
releases
terrifying...
May
I mean,
18th.
Pac-Man deals with ghosts all the time. It's nothing new to him.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches.
Yay!
When exactly? Let's take a quick moment for
I mean,
a
why not
release date
just-
announcement.
All the
Heroes
hours.
and villains of the Legend of Zelda series.
All the
are
hours
launching
into this
spring
game.
To action once more this spring. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches May 18th only on Nintendo Switch.
I mean, buy it and spend 100
Arms
hours
fans,
playing it.
Don't miss this.
Go for it. That's what I
The
did.
Arms League is pleased.
Of course. Splatoon. Just like the first one, they update it like
This April, Splatoon
lot.
2 is getting an update. Version 3.0 is coming.
a lot.
Here's a brief and briny taste of what's to come.
Maps,
100
weapons,
new
clothes.
pieces
Oh,
appear.
jeez.
That means fresh looks, just in time for spring.
That's a lot of stuff.
Plus, more stages. Piranha Pit. Camp Triggerfish. And the hottest date spot for the hippest Inklings. Wahoo World.
Wahoo World.
And what?
Sounds like fun.
Rank X is here.
What?
Rank X is an extreme rank. Even higher than S+. More details are coming soon. Once
I had
you meet
friends of
certain
mine-
Conditions,
you know what?
Callie will appear in
Never
Octo
mind.
Canyon. The world of Splatoon 2 continues to evolve, so don't miss out.
Yeah, I had friends who were playing the game. It took them quite a while just to get up to like
Now,
S+.
a word from the Squid Research Lab. Check out their latest video.
So like going up to X now. That's It is DLC. All right.
Hello, Squid Research Lab here. So, how was it? You just got a sneak peek at the first paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2.
Everything
hefty new
between the
single
release and
player
now
mode,
has been free.
Octo
That's crazy.
expansion. You'll play as the new character Agent 8, who looks like an Octoling. She wakes up on the platform of a dark subway station without her memories. Looks like
Agent
some kind of
8.
shady underground test facility. In this massive subterranean world, escape from these twisted depths and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling. We hope you enjoy this fresh perspective.
There you go, people.
Since Octa means 8 in Latin, that means 2018 is the year of the Octoling.
I guess that logic makes sense.
Octo expansion will launch this
People have
summer.
been wanting to play as Octoling
After
since the
today's
first
Nintendo
freaking
Direct,
game.
Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will be available for advanced purchase in Nintendo eShop. With this purchase, Splatoon 2 owners will immediately receive Octo-themed in-game gear to use in battle today.
Thank you, Squid Research Lab.
Those
Hopefully
guys
Splatoon 2 will continue to splatter
dedicating
our
all their time to
expectations.
Squid research.
You bet.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Oh, well, actually, we have one more announcement.
He's like,
Please
oh,
take a
don't
look
try to
at
get
our
out of
last
here.
Video for the day.
All right, what's up? A banana? Oh, more splatting. I think I know what this is, but I'm not gonna say it. Oh my gosh, are they doing what I thought they would do? If they are, I'm gonna be really upset, because I didn't say it out loud. I knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it. Oh wait, that's Breath of the Wild Link. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way. Okay, like, alright, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Alright, hold on. Okay, there's what? What? Alright, like, let's rewind time back a few years. Not a few years. Maybe a few years. When they announced Xenoblade Chronicles 2, they gave it the release date of 2017. And no one believed it would release in 2017. Everybody was convinced it would get delayed at least one point, at least one time. They're like, it's getting pushed into 2018, it's getting pushed into 2018. It came out in 2017, and it's like, I never doubted it, but a lot of people did. And I was like, haha, vindication. This, I mean, it's March. We got 9 months. But, really? They're going to shoot for 2018 for Smash Bros? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I wanted to say, like, the second that the Inkling showed up, I knew for a fact that it's not going to be a Splatoon 3, because they're still updating Splatoon 2. And so, obviously, the only thing I could think of is this obviously Smash, but at the same time, it's like, but really? It's just, I don't know. I mean, here, I'll be real. I was listening to Game Explain talk about this, and he was saying, like, how he imagined, because they were under the assumption that it would be a port of Smash U, you know, and that so it was like, it just show, oh, Smash U is coming to Switch, and then they end with a normal fight, and then ink splats, and then Inklings come in. This was done the other way around. This was done a way that I imagined. But I never said it, which now people are going to think that I'm lying. But one thing that I imagined would happen was like an Inkling. It was like a trailer with an Inkling coming on the screen and like just shooting ink everywhere. Maybe fighting another one. And then when it finished, they would just stand there, and the camera would zoom out that they made the Smash insignia on the floor from their ink. And then that was it. That was my theoretical trailer for Smash. So when they were shooting ink and fighting, I'm like, are they actually doing it? But then, you know, the lights went off. So I was close. I'll give myself half credit. But the reason that I'm even happier about this, because people have been wanting Smash on Switch since the Switch came out. Since before the Switch came out, I think. And, you know, I'm no different. Except that I didn't go into every single direct being like, they better show Smash, they better show Smash. Like, you know, it's like, I get it, it takes time. It's Smash Brothers. It's not something they can just pop out at random and put no effort into. But I've always kind of been a little meh on it, because everybody's like, port it, you know, and it's like, please, please, please. And I'm just like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't want to port. I like, Smash U is great. Smash U is awesome. But personally, I never wanted a port. That was me. So, like, like, am I wrong? That Link in the trailer was very clearly the Breath of the Wild Link. That, like, he had the bow and I could see the bow. I think the hair that looked like the Breath of the Wild Link.
That was Breath of the Wild Link.
That was Breath of the Wild Link.
That was
Confirmation.
Breath of the Wild Link.
If that's Breath of the Wild Link,
Not any other Link, but Breath
yeah.
of the Wild Link.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then that means that this is a brand new fucking Smash game. This is Smash
Oh, you can curse in your
5, I
You
think.
can curse in your channel?
Yeah, I can curse. I don't care.
Holy shit.
This is a brand new.
I don't play the game, but I'm always super excited to see it because it is fun to watch.
Yeah, and like every time they're always releasing trailers, the trailers are amazing
The
to
trailers
watch.
are incredible. Like, I thought it was going to be more Splatoon stuff because they had so much Splatoon stuff.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
were showing.
Yeah, for a very brief time, I was like, this could be, but I don't like. What would they follow up a DLC campaign with? I was never
Right.
sure. And it's like, oh no, it's
Like,
Smash.
As soon as the eye showed, like, the fire and stuff, it was like, what?
Oh
and then
boy.
I heard you go, like, no way. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, I mean, not counting if you pretend the Smash trailer never happened, I'd still say that this Direct was good. Like, I know everyone's gonna be like, this sucked, but then they showed Smash and that saved it. In my opinion, I think the Direct was great. I think it was.
They do that all the time.
Yeah, they do that all the
I
time.
was watching the comments coming up, like, stupidly fast.
Oh yeah, I had the chat hidden.
People were all like, crap, you know, and like, dudes, come on.
Of course,
come on.
all they want is Smash.
You know how this works.
But yeah, that's just general. That's YouTube comments. No one cares. But I will say this there was so much cool stuff. So many interesting things. They had more ports and stuff, and like I will say, like the Octopath stuff that they showed,
Oh,
very brief, but
I played the demo. I love
yeah,
it.
I saw the demo.
Loved
It looks cool. So I mean, aside from the little thing where I thought Octo meant 12, we'll ignore that and pretend that never happened. Yeah, I was enjoying this Direct. It was just fun. Like, there were a few times where I'm like, I'm not really interested in this specifically. But for the most part, the stuff that I saw is like, I know for a fact that this thing will make someone out there happy. And, you know, like someone I know, because I have a lot of friends that I talk to. And so overall, I count this Direct as good. Like, 2 thumbs up. And Smash just was like, that was unexpected.
That was the icing on the cake.
Because also, they were over time. They were like 2 minutes over time when the Splatoon stuff ended, so I was not expecting anything else at that point. I'm like, okay, bye, and then they turn off, and then the dude's like, no, we have one more thing. And I don't know. Like, in my head, I was kind of like, well, what else could they show? Like, obviously, the first thing I went to is like, they're not going to show Smash. That was the first thing I thought. So it was immediately followed by, so then what will they show next?
I woke him up because I screamed.
But then the Inkling showed up, and I'm like, this is Smash. Once again, I kind of wish I said that, but it's like we go back to the Cloud trailer from Smash U. The second that it was the black screen and the stars, immediately in my head, I was like, this is Final Fantasy 7, Clouds in Smash Bros. But I didn't say anything because, like, it's like, no way. Like, even though I was seeing it, there's still that point where just like, nah, this is something else because there's no way that's what it is. So that was a lot like here. Like, immediately from when I saw the Inklings, I'm like, this has to be Smash. But I just couldn't bring myself to say it because no way, you know. Okay, so gosh, Star Allies really caught me. Like, just seeing the new Dream partners you can get, because I wasn't sure if they would do that, because once again, this game has the partner system back, and King Deity's a boss. I think some of the trailers showed fighting Meta Knight, so I'm like, obviously they're not going to do the Meta Knight King Deity Waddle Dee buddy thing because they're bosses this time around, and they have the helper system, so why do they need that? But no, they went and did it, and then they did it even better by including new partners. Like, from what it seems, the animal friends from Dreamland 2 or 3, one of them, are now like one unit. It looked like it was just switching between the 3 of them as one thing, and they got Gooey, which I think is funny, and then they got Marks. Freaking Marks, that's so awesome. That game is looking fantastic, and it comes out in a week, yo. That's crazy. Like, my brain is frazzled because I didn't expect that. Wow. I was of the camp that if they were going to announce Smash, it was going to be at E3. at an E3 event, or later this year, if not at E3. But okay, I was wrong. There it is. It's there, and it's a brand new one. This is Smash 5 or Smash 6 if you count Wii U and 3DS as 4 and 5. However you want to see it. This is a brand new Smash Brothers. I am convinced this is a brand new one, and I'm glad that it is. Not that I hated Wii U. It's not that I would have minded a Wii U port. It's just that I would prefer a new game. Like, I know people are like, oh, but a Wii port would be great. And I'm like, you're not wrong. But just like, there's only so much you could do with the port. Like maybe add a few characters, put in some 3DS stages. But this is all new. This is from the ground up something completely unexpected. Now the possibilities are truly endless with what can come with this. That's the one thing that held back the Wii U port from being exciting to me personally. If in a few days or weeks or whatever it gets revealed that this is indeed a port, and I'm just reading too much into the Breath of the Wild link thing, I'll admit that I was wrong. But I don't know. I think that was a clear sign. And also, actually, if it was a port, they would have shown off gameplay. No doubt, they would have shown off gameplay because they have it. It's the Wii U game. I'm pretty sure that if this was a port, we definitely would have gotten a gameplay trailer with the Inklings. In my opinion, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I don't know how ports work and how hard it is to move something from the Wii over to Switch. I'm not gonna pretend like it's easy, but that's just another thing that I'm using to convince myself that this is a brand new Smash game. So yeah, wow, great direct, and just so many cool things. Wow. Well, I got nothing else to say. I'm just gonna edit this video, pump it out, and then go to talk to a bunch of friends about Smash Brothers and Star Allies and Hyrule Warriors and Octopath and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Feel free to scream at each other because that's what the internet does best. Only these times there'll be cheers of joy, I hope. So yeah, that's all for this. And damn Nintendo, damn, you really are unpredictable. So everybody, see y'all next time. Until then, hasta.